having a little trouble with his rig.
Oh no, it's straight up through the lifter or the rocker in the back.
See that silver on there?
So that's probably his
that is the push rod going straight through the rocker. It's not supposed to do that. Ah, man. I can't believe I have this thing apart again. That Commando is just so much fun. I gotta get this thing back on the road. I haven't even finished the first video series on this, and it's already in pieces again. Wonder if Josh will know what to do.
Hey, Liam.
Hey, Josh.
What's going on, man?
Oh, man. I'm just sitting in the shop and looking at some engines. I was thinking about you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, how's your shop?
Dude, we just poured the concrete today and it looks awesome. They put a nice, like, glossy burn finish on it. It looks like a legit shop now. I am getting so excited to move into the new space.
Dude, that's awesome.
How was Easter Jeep Safari?
Oh, man. Easter Jeep Safari was so good this year. It was, in case anyone was wondering, it was the 60th anniversary of Easter Jeep Safari, which is crazy because that's not put on by Jeep. It's put on by a club. Like, they've been doing this for 60 years successfully.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's also 85 years of the Jeep brand. So that was a big deal. And they came out in force. I mean, Jeep had awesome displays. The club had extra things going on at the arena this year. We got to do a vintage ride, which followed the route of like the first run they did. So that was cool. Big moment for me as I got to drive Chris's Expedition Jeep on that run.
Oh, rad. Yeah, that's the Jeep that made it from like the tip of America to the tip of America, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the bottom to the top. And they went through that Darien Gap, the one that like no one goes through.
That's awesome. That's so cool that he's still keeping that thing around.
Yeah, even crazier was of the 5 Jeeps that went, 4 of them were at EJS this year.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was so cool to see them all there. And one of the guys that was on the trip as an 18-year-old kid, he was there to tell us all about it.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, so that was just one of the few things, but that was one of the highlights to give you an idea of what EJS was kind of like.
Dude, did you bring the Commando down there?
Yeah, funny thing about that. I said I was looking at 2 engines when I called you, and one of them is the Commando engine.
Yeah?
And it's in pieces. So I don't think it made it out this year.
What happened there? I don't think the story got out on that.
Let me tell you, bud. That is one crazy ride, and you're right, the story never did get out, and that's actually why I'm calling you today. So, man, it would be like, what, almost 5 years ago or so, I got that thing, and I put the whole thing together, filmed all of it, and every weekend I wake up and I go, I'm gonna like edit this series, and it's gonna be so good, and everyone's gonna love it, and then every weekend something gets in my way, and I just can't do it. So the other day, I was looking at some old parts, and that always makes me think of you guys. And I remembered that your channel is all about taking this old rusty junk and making it awesome, getting it on the road. And that's what my series is about, but I haven't posted it yet, and I need help editing. So, see where I'm going with some of this?
I see where you're going with this. Sounds like it could be a pretty cool collaboration.
That's where my head was at, because it has DPV written all over it. I love your channel. I think it's super awesome. And any way I can help out and get you guys content, and if you guys can help me out with the thing I can't seem to bring myself to do, just edit.
Yeah, I think we can do that. I probably better talk to my partner in crime, Alex. but I'm sure he would be on board. Yeah, and like, who doesn't like a Commando with a V8? Like, DPV followers, I think, would definitely like that. They've been wanting some AMC content. I actually have some people that are mad that I yanked the AMC out of my Wagoneer and swapped in a small block Chevy. So they would be thrilled to have an AMC on the channel again.
Well, despite the fact that I'm actually currently sitting next to an LS as I'm talking to you, behind me is the AMC 304 that was in the Commando and will be going back in it. And again, that's a whole other story as to why it's taken apart again. But before we tell that story, I think, like you said, we need to tell the original story of how that Commando got up and running. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it is AMC to the T. I mean, that thing is ridiculous. There's adapters on top of adapters from the factory. It's just, it's a pile in every loving sense. I love that Jeep.
Yeah, Jeep stands for just everybody else's parts, right?
Especially back then, man.
Well, cool. Yeah, let me talk to Alex, and I think we should get this thing rolling.
Dude, that would be so awesome. I can't wait to share this story with everybody.
This is an awesome idea. Thanks for thinking of me.
Dude, thank you so much for willing to help out. I'm, again, so excited to put this together.
Now, about this collaboration. Liam's an awesome guy. He's got some awesome content, and I really think that Commando project fits perfectly with Days of Painted Victory. I talked to Alex about it. He's on board. Actually already got the first couple episodes of the Commando project edited, and they are pretty rad. I'm excited to see the rest of the content. So we're basically just going to be, plugging about one episode a month on Liam's Commando. So you can check it out, and I'm excited to see where this leads in the future. Like I said, Liam's really cool. We hung out at SEMA. Him and I have been talking for like the last 5 or 6 years. Met through YouTube and have been wanting to make some sort of collaboration work, and finally something lined up that I think will be mutually beneficial for both channels and our audiences. So I hope you guys like it. Stay tuned for some really cool AMC content. All right, let us know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Yeah, wheel it, wreck it.
Grab that real quick. Okay, let's do some housekeeping really quick. So a clone of this video is being posted on Days of Painted Victory. That is where the Going Commando series is going to post. Does that mean I'm joining Days of Painted Victory, their YouTube channel? Unofficially, kind of. I mean, we're posting content there, right? Does that mean I'm boarding up Jeep Sheep TV and quitting here? No, not at all. I know I haven't posted in a long time, but I have a lot coming in the way of winches and more product reviews and more LS stuff. Like, don't worry about it. This channel is staying right where it is. Why is this video going over there? Well, to answer that question, I'm starting to reformat my videos. The in the shop, how to Jeep Wrangler, 4-cylinder, LS type stuff is gonna stay right here. The adventures, trail rides, camaraderie, whatever, that's all gonna go to Gone Jeepin'. It makes way more sense there. So make sure you're subscribed to Gone Jeepin'. And the old junk revival videos, those are gonna go to Days of Painted Victory. That's what they do all the time. They're really good at it, and they have a ton of fun. Plus, that's what their viewers are used to watching. So why not post it there? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna watch this video, because you're doing that right now. Go over to Days of Painted Victory. You can either watch their version of this video or not. And then they're going to be posting the first video of the Going Commando series either at the same time or immediately after this video. So you can just jump right in and watch what we just talked about with the 1972 Jeep Commando that I have been dying to tell you guys about. Now, if you guys want some spoilers, and I'll just give you some spoilers real quick, the Backyard Overland Tour video series that I have on this channel is the ending of the Going Commando series. Because in the end, we drive the Jeep. And that's what that's all about, is we're driving through the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So if you want to see, cut to the end and see the thing running, watch the Backyard Overland Tour series. It's a good ride. Okay guys, I hope this wasn't like too crazy for you that we're splitting videos here, there, and everywhere and introducing new people. I think you are going to love the guys at Days of Pain. Yep, Days of Pain and Victory. And just go and watch all of their stuff. They are so much fun. Make sure to subscribe, give them likes, give them comments, help that channel grow, and enjoy the Going Commando series. When I start actually editing my own stuff, I'll see you guys in the next one.